Hey guys, Real Spartan here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy X. Last time we went through the Cloister of Trials, did some puzzle stuff, saw a bunch of cutscenes and did like literally no combat, so this episode will be a lot different. Let's start. Did I? Oh yeah, I did this cutscene in the last episode. Completely forgot. Never mind. Wait, did I get... I'm forgetting what I did on the last episode. Did I get... Okay, I got an energy blast. Good. Haven't recorded this in like a week or so.
Here comes one now. Hey, why don't you try out that sword I gave you?
Okay, so this is basically just saying that Tia's attack has been increased by the plus 5% boost on the sword.
No problem.
Not too shabby. You kept up with him pretty well. Might make a good guardian someday. A flyer. My kind of customer.
Okay, so this is basically telling you that certain characters are better against certain enemies. This one is a flying enemy, meaning it has a lot of evasion, but Waka has really high accuracy, so takes it out easily. And Waka increases his sphere level. I don't know if I'll be cutting out the sphere leveling up, like, or not, because all it is me going in here, moving one space, and using a sphere to increase his stat. Probably doesn't matter, so I might cut that out. I'll show off any major stat boosts or abilities I get, but you'll pretty much be able to see anyway. I mean, it'll still show in combat.
That looks like trouble.
Ha! Watch this.
In before you hack the game and give Titus 9999 attack to destroy this water flame in one hit.
Told ya. Only magic can beat that thing. If you can't beat him down, you gotta use magic of an element they don't like.
Magic? Element?
Let's have our black mage show you what I mean. Lou, you're up.
Clueless, aren't you? Good thing I'm here.
Elements, blah 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 blah.
Spells of ice work well against fire fiends, and ice fiends are weak against fire magic. Do you follow?
I get fire and ice, but what about lightning and water?
Lightning and water are opposed, just like fire and ice. This one here is a water fiend,
Which means we're obviously going to cast Blizzard on it. No, we're not. Thunder, which is lightning. It says it's lightning element, but you use thunder spells. And Titus gets experience for that because he hit it. Showing off the experience thing.
take your time.
Let's get going, man.
We're gonna wait.
Huh?
Are you ready?
I do not know what this
What's
cutscene
going on?
is, like, why it's here. You could have just skipped this and gone to this one.
It's an ancient custom. People leaving the island pray here for a safe trip. Chapu didn't pray that day. Said he'd miss his boat.
I don't know if this has any effect on anything, but I'll do it anyway. I'm not superstitious, but still. Also, if you see cuts
That should
happening
do it.
randomly, that's because I'm coughing. I don't know why I'm just not feeling 100%, but still, I wanted to record right now, so I'm going to. And we go down here, and you notice on the map there are 2 save points. And you can see that one of them's up there, and actually they're both up there, so yeah. Also there's a thing here. Kilika acht ikanel zut ata, or whatever that says. And you remember this is Kimari from the other cutscene. So we're going to start this fight by using Chia 5 times. Or maybe 3 or so. Because we want to get the stat advantage over him, because he only has physical attacks. So Chia will reduce the damage he's dealing. By the way, Chia only stacks up to 5 times, so basically we're using it the maximum amount of times. Which is good for us. Don't know how Kimari powers his overdrive from attacking you. So now we should be dealing like massive amounts of damage. A good crit will probably kill him. 288. Yeah, Titus has more evasion too. Go ahead, attack me. It just powers up my overdrive. There we go. It's probably killed him. Well, not killed him, but still.
That's enough.
What's with that guy?
Himari Ronso, of the Ronso tribe. He's learned the Fiend's way of fighting.
That's not what I meant.
He's another Yuna's guardians.
Huh?
Sometimes we don't understand him either. Kamari doesn't talk much anyway. But he has protected me since I was a child.
And we get a random item from this fight. Hunter's Sword. That was probably the worst of the drops because it doesn't really give you anything different. It gives you sensor, which means that you can see the enemy's stats, like their HP. Well, pretty much only their HP, and I think it also gives you a tip or something. Or maybe that's just the help box anyway. Never mind. We don't need a sensor weapon because Yuna has a sensor on her anyway. And Kimari also has one, but we won't be using Kimari because he is pretty much the most useless character in this game.
A flyer? That's your department, right?
True. But, why don't we let our summoner show us what she's made of?
Okay, you can switch party members during fights. Press L1 and choose a character. Kimari isn't available right now because he's a useless asshole like that.
Your first real battle. Let's see some style.
Show us what your training has taught you, Yuna.
Okay.
Look at the little neon ring. Yep, Yuna can summon, which basically just replaces the whole party with one strong unit, supposedly strong. Okay, so the first summon you get is Valifor, which is basically the base one. It's actually pretty strong when you have Energy Blast, but basically Valifor is notorious for doing one thing. Valifor has this one attack called Sonic Wings, which is ridiculously overpowered because it attacks the enemy and delays its turn. So basically, you can absolutely spam Sonic Wings and essentially stun lock 90% of enemies. Like, they'll get one turn off, maybe, and then you'll continue stun locking them. Seeing as Valifor gets Overdrive Charge from attacking as well, because it's an Aeon. Yeah, this just pretty much is the most unfair attack in the game at your disposal. Granted, some enemies are immune to stun locking due to the delay being a status effect somehow, but it doesn't really matter when you can deal this much damage. Granted, the damage from it is not great, but it doesn't matter. You don't need damage when you have stun locking. Also, yeah, it's got a tip up the top where you can see it's easier to beat this when you're inflicting darkness. Valifor does not have darkness or any darkness inflicting attacks. So, yeah. We spam Sonic Wings and we pretty much win from doing that. By the way, here's how strong a normal attack is. Pretty much all stats of Aeons scale with Yuna's magic power, so increasing Yuna's magic just makes everything stronger. They also, each individual stat also corresponds with Yuna's normal stats. So increasing her HP by like 200 would increase her Aeon's stats by a lot more than that, but still. Also, we got a an actual weapon there. Why are we I don't know why we're getting all these ones for Tidus. So yeah, it got a weapon that 50% of the time is going to inflict darkness on the enemy. Darkness isn't really the best stat, but you know, I prefer to just have more strength against these guys.
Another one of those. No problem. Leave this one to me, huh? Say goodnight, birdie.
Okay, and here's the use of darkness, because Waka has dark attack because he's like a tactician. So this thing isn't gonna hit us, like, anytime soon. It has no elemental weakness, so any spell will do the same basic amount of attack. Also, Yuna is a white mage, so she's gonna have white mage abilities. Should I cheer here? No, I'll just attack. Can't see its HP now because Yuna's stuff with sensor is not out on the field. Obvious miss. Don't know why I bothered switching a unit out. Oh, by the way, switching off a unit does not, like, take any time. I just want to get Yuno to attack so she gets experience. Nice crit. Don't know why dodging doesn't give you overdrive charge. It's supposed to. At least it does for Aeons. And easy victory. 8 experience. And we actually got another item. We'll probably just cut off me equipping these later on. It's plus 3% magic. Totally is going to be useful. Yuna can get extractability right off the bat. It's not that useful, but it has its uses. I mean, at the start of the game, you're probably going to be low on ability spheres because everyone's going to gain a bunch of basic abilities, but yeah. So, how much magic is this? This is 2 points of magic. I don't know if I'll... You know what, screw it, I'll move out of where she's supposed to go to get this magic. Notice that Valefor had like 725 attack before, I mean HP before. Now it has 737. It's a small boost, but it'll do because it increases all his stats anyway. And now we face them all at once. Yeah, and there's the thing that shows that enemies can deal stats effects to you as well. Like that bird just inflicted darkness on Tidus, so he's not going to be doing anything very useful in this fight. I only wanted to press triangle with Yuna to defend, because defending, it takes up very little time and it counts as you participating in the fight. And now we're back over here, which is where we could have gone at the start of the game if Waka would have allowed us to. But I guess the river was slightly quicker. And we didn't have to fight waterflans. All those big ass Garudas. Don't know how long I've been recording for. Probably won't stop right now. So yep, we're going on the boat. Just gonna skip this. Well, don't really need to skip because there's no need to skip anything because there's nothing skippable. It's just you can stand around and Yuna will take like her sweet time to get on the boat. Also, you can move in this cutscene, which is pretty pointless. Yeah. I'd be sad too if Tidus was dancing around like a complete idiot. This cutscene is not very important, really.
Goodbye.
Now screw this, I'm leaving. Get me off this boat. Oh, there's an invisible wall. Ugh. So, yep, next destination, Kilika. Don't know why we couldn't go from left to right instead of right to left there. Probably would have been the easier route, but hey, what do I know about spirit currents and airflows and marine life? surprised that guy can keep Titus up. Titus is such a good tourist, isn't he? Of course you had to, Titus. You just dropped the damn binoculars. Titus, you freak. Okay, so there's a few things we want to get on this boat. First up is, what is down here?
Oh, them's fascinating clothes you're wearing. Yeah! Filthy, filthy. These won't sell. All me name's not a waka. Don't look like you got much money, either. I've no business with you. Out of me way.
Who do you think you are?
Awaka the 23rd. Merchant extraordinaire.
Awaka the who?
Don't know me? Well, not many do. Not yet.
Yeah, Walker has a point of existence though.
But someday, the name of Waka will be spoken all over Spira. Say, lad, you wouldn't have a bit of gil to lend?
So, yeah, you can get discounts on a Walker's vendor later on in the game by donating gil to him right here. I'm gonna donate 1,000 right now.
I guess it pays to ask, thank ye kindly, lad. Fine seed money for the Waka merchant empire.
You pretty much get more back on your investment by doing this. So yeah, we're going to the power room right now. For one main reason.
What the heck is that?
What the heck is what?
What is this place?
The power room, like it says on the door?
Yeah, but why the big birds?
What's so strange about chocobo power?
Chocobos? Those are chocobos?
What? You've never seen a chocobo? What kind of backwater island did you come from, anyway?
Yeah,
Miracles
chocobos.
and oddities were starting to become daily routine on this trip.
So there's one thing we want to grab here. Is it even here? I don't know. There's supposed to be an Albed Primer somewhere here. I don't know if that's on the second boat or if, like, something else like that. It's supposed to be here. I don't know. Maybe this is a different one. Oh well, I can't see it. Oh, wait, there it is. I guess running around mashing X is the correct way to find junk. So now we've got A, B, and C. We probably won't be getting them all. I might just, you know, use a feature to get the ones that I missed. Okay, we got a remedy here, and there's a secret thing here. See this bag? Yeah, you can kick it repeatedly and get potions. I don't know how many you get from it. I think it's like 5 or something. Okay, I guess it's just 3. Will not be using those. There's exactly one point in the game where I'm going to be using 1 potion, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, this is going to be a short episode because there's like a boss fight after this. It's like a double boss fight too, so yes. I'll see you guys in the next video where we go and fight the boss that's going to be appearing. See you guys then. Bye.